Hey there, doll fans, creatives, and all my friends out there in YouTube land. That was a weird opening. I don't talk that way. I don't know what's going on in my life. So, hey everybody. It's time for another video, and I'm very excited. So I've got a new to me doll, another 90s doll. Yes, I'm living out all my 90s doll fantasies. This is Tara Lynn from the Western Stampin' Barbie collection, and she is rather special to me because of her name. This also happens to be the name of my very best friend. So, hey Tara, you're famous. Now you're internet famous. So let's take a look at our doll. We're going to do an unboxing of her. And I haven't heard from you all yet if you want to see the unboxing of the Wedding Day Barbie and Ken. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know. But for now, let's get into our girl here, Tara Lynn. I also have a secret. The mail came today. Ugh. And so we have a secret unboxing that we can do, which might end up in a separate video, but yeah. So we've got, this could be a twofer. All right, so let's get her out of the box. So as you can see, her box is pretty badly damaged. That's been kind of my strategy lately. It's like buying these never removed from box dolls for the 90s, but like with boxes that are just all messed up. So I don't feel bad about unboxing them because it does feel a little bit naughty pulling them out of the box. Here's the back artwork. So there's Tara Lynn, there's Barbie, and of course Ken. And I mean, to be honest, don't you think Tara Lynn has the best outfit? And then the gimmick is that they have got those giant spurs on the back of their boots that are stamps. And so they all came with a stamp pad, and you could create this rolling stamp. And then it came with a little packet of glitter, which, you know, loose glitter with a child, that sounds like a great idea, right? But, you know, whatever. Tara Lynn's is this little stars trail kind of thing. Honestly, I think she's got the best stamp. And I think she's got the better outfit. Like, that's just kind of generic early 90s Barbie, right? But Tara Lynn's outfit, look at how shiny it is and sparkly. It's pretty extra. So, without any further ado, see, I don't think there's anything else. There's the date, 1993. The artwork on the front of the box showing you her stamp and everything. Yeah, so consumer information. Then I'm sure there's something in here that'll give you cancer or something. I don't know. Who knows? Okay, so let's open this baby up, shall we? There she is. Whoop. There with the glitter. There she is. Isn't she beautiful? So she has this Steffi face sculpt. That's hard to say. The Steffi face sculpt. Beautiful red outfit. Raven black hair. It's so funny to me that they named her Tara Lynn. Like, there was a brunette Steffi face sculpt doll at the time. She was Whitney, right? There's a couple different Whitney dolls out there. I know I have one in my collection. I think of like the quick curl version, whatever they were called. So the elastic that was holding this up in the box, long since deteriorated. Fortunately, did not leave any marks. Unlike the 80s Western Barbie, there's no tie to kind of hold it down on her head. So it just has to kind of sit down on her head, hopefully. This is the stamp pad that it came with. So again, her boots have spurs that are a rolling stamper, and this is the ink pad that it came with some ancient tape that failed long ago, so it was just kind of rattling around in the bottom of the box as well. We also have behind the box the instruction sheet, which explains how to... Aren't those old drawings just great? They're just so charming. It's lovely yellowed paper. We'll be holding on to that for sure. Oh, look at that cheater. We got one sheet for all three. So what did she come with? Doll, top, vest with fringe, skirt, cowboy hat, fringed gauntlets, hat, earrings, cowboy boots with rolling stampers, glitter, and ink pad. Alright, let's see how complicated she is not to get out. This is what I'm talking about. Mattel now just like overkills with their packaging. I keep bumping my camera, hopefully you're not getting that. Trying a new setup. I found my clampy thing for my cell phone, so we don't have to rely on my web camera and the questionable audio that comes out of it. So you got these cute boots with these huge spurs. These are the stamps. So you would roll that in ink and then roll them along on whatever you wanted to print on, right? And so they kind of drag as she's just standing. They will come off if you want them to come off, but I'm not going to take them off. That's part of her gimmick. She's absolutely beautiful. She's just beautiful, long, ebony hair. Like, look at how gorgeous it is. It's really thick, too. I was saying it's like Loretta Lynn in the 70s. She has her red cowboy hat with a big buckle on it. It sits kind of awkwardly on her head. I think that was true for all of these dolls. So, like, right? So maybe I can get something to rig up. I don't know. We'll see. Because isn't that cute? She looks really cute with it on. We need to try to figure out how to get that on her head somehow. So that's something I'll work on. Her earrings. Can you see that? Look at how adorable that is. Her earrings are tiny little cowboy hats. Aren't those cute? So she's really got this like Grand Ole Opry kind of grandness about her, which I just don't think the other dolls have. Like, I mean, I guess the Ken from the series is kind of cute, but Barbie, she just doesn't have the same glam. I talked about the bend and snap knees. I got 2 snaps out of that knee. Pretty solid snaps too, and I got 1, maybe 2. The second one might hold out of that knee. They're really stiff though. I don't know what they changed in these dolls, but the bend and snap was better in the 70s, I feel. 70s and maybe even into the 80s. But just beautiful. Just a beautiful doll. She came with a hairbrush, right? Lots of hair play. So red, really unusual color for Barbie too, right? You see a lot of blues and pinks, a lot of whites. Red's not a color you associate with Barbie very much. So she's kind of exciting for that reason as well, because she's so different. She also came with this, which I forgot to show you at first. It's a little picture frame with a picture of Tara Lynn in it. So you could have a picture of her, or you could put a picture of yourself in there. Sorry, my dog's wandering around. He's making noise. Reggie just came home, so he's excited. So anyway, there's our girl, Tara Lynn. Isn't she beautiful? She's going to be a really gorgeous addition to our collection. And I'm very excited about having her here in the house. So, yeah, let's set her up with my other vintage girls. Just occurred to me, I didn't really look at her outfit very closely. So she has this gold foil on her outfit. So she has a skirt. It's very short. She's wearing little knickers underneath, so she is modest. It's all one, so I guess it's a dress actually. So it's all one with the blouse, the skirt, and the top. Is that true, or are they separate? Let's see. Oh, they are separate. Never mind, I lied to you. So the skirt is separate from the top. That's nice. And she's got this belt buckle that looks like the belt buckle that was on her hat. This beautiful little fringe on her vest. She has these gauntlets on her arms that are also gold foiled and fringed. She has a little neckerchief around her neck and jewelry. So she's got a little ring on her finger. Can I get her in focus? There we go. She's got a little ring on her finger. Gold, of course, to go with her gold cowboy hat earrings. And I love her face paint. Like, very minimal eye shadow, especially compared to some of the other 90s girls like Barbie and the Rockers and right all that around late 80s, early 90s. Some of them had just really overblown makeup. But her makeup is just beautiful and just very minimal. She also doesn't have that super goosed look that a lot of Barbies had. Her eyes are a little bit smaller and a little bit more natural looking, I think, which also adds to her beauty. So I'm going to set her up with my other vintage dolls that I have out here right now. And we'll do a little comparison between them. So here we have 3 different generations of doll. We have our 70s, late 70s, of course, Superstar Barbie. This is a promotional Superstar Barbie. In the middle, we have our Barbie Dance Club Barbie. So she's one of the, from that whole milieu of Barbie and the Rockers and Barbie and the Beat and Barbie and the Sensations. This is the other one from that group. So we have her in the center, and then we have our Tara Lynn over here on the end. And again, I think you can see like how different she looks from the other 2 girls. So I'm going to set these girls aside for just a moment, and I'm going to bring in a special guest star. So our special guest star is none other than Winking Barbie, Western Barbie from the 80s. I know, she's got those wonky eyes. This is the least wonky of all of them I was able to find when I was out looking for one. Her eyelids used to be painted a bright turquoise blue that kind of matched the color of her eyes. I may repaint them at some point because I think that will help alleviate some of the wonkiness. Her eye still blinks. I try not to do it very much because, you know, the mechanism is what it is. But she was kind of the gold standard, right? Where the Western Barbies really kind of came from in their lineage. And so this is kind of the next incarnation. Like the boots are the same sculpt that they're using. She's still got the fringe on her arms. So there's a lot of nods, the metallic kind of sparkle in her dress. There are a lot of nods to this original Barbie from 1980. See how she's got the tie on her head? I really wish she had that. I'm wondering if I get her hair wet and kind of mold it to her head a little bit, if I can get this to stay down. I don't know. We'll work it out. I'll figure something out. Maybe she'll just have to hold her hat. So I brought in my girl here and my girl here. And that's essentially the end of this video. But I also want to talk about what's in this box because it's related. So what could be in the shipper from Mattel? I guess you're just going to have to wait and see. And I think that might actually be in the next video. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share. We've been getting a whole lot of new subscribers lately, so I really thank you very much for coming on board and joining the making train. I will be getting back into making things as soon as my studio is back up and running again, but I'm also enjoying this trip. It's a very self-indulgent trip with my dolls and down memory lane. So as far as that goes, then I will see you in the next one. Bye.